There's a great divide in the state of Florida when it comes to reading. Numbers released from the Florida Department of Education during the 2020 school year show minority students are falling behind.
So only 34% of African-American students are reading at grade level compared to 63% of white students. Melanie's joining us now. And Mel, reading habits are formed long before a child even hits kindergarten, and there is help now to level the playing field, so to speak, for all families.
Exactly. You know, the resources are out there. One, in fact, Episcopal Children's Services is trying to close that gap, working with babies and getting them enrolled in quality early education programs. And that education extends to the entire family. Bryson is only 2.5 years old, but he's a veteran in the ECS Early Head Start program. He started in August 2020 when he was only 6 months old.
He has always, he enjoyed it from day one. So I've never had any issues with him not wanting to come.
Joy and Brian Brown enrolled their baby in the Learning Center.
Don't call it a daycare. I always say this Learning Center. It looks literally like a little school, like a little schoolhouse, like the cutest thing ever.
It was near their house, and they were drawn to the program because of the focus on education. She watched her shy baby blossom into a little guy who loves to learn.
One thing that I learned that he's an auditory learner. So I found it out about him, like auditory and visual. So he loves any type of nursery rhymes.
He's made tremendous gains. Like I said, he was never the type of child that like join in play. He parallel play a lot with the children. But as you see today, he really engages. He really engages, and that's part of the teacher's strategy.
Jamila Abdullah has been with Episcopal Children's Services for more than 30 years. She's a family advocate now. This means she knows Bryson in and out, but she also gets to know the entire family.
We work with the parents. And so the parents may have quite a bit going on in their lives, and they just need somebody to listen to them. And so we have to build that trust and listen to them, and then have them walk through something that they need to walk through.
It's a whole family approach, teaching not only the kids, but parents how to set realistic goals and providing resources at home so the learning continues around the clock.
It's only a small portion of what they can do at the Learning Center. Or school or anything. I have to have those things at home too to incorporate so that he continues to get what it is that he needs.
I would really like to look at the families that have came through these centers and we've made a difference in their lives.
Episcopal Children's Services offers a number of programs from newborns up until they reach kindergarten. For more information, to see if you're eligible or how to register, search inside of this article on news4jax.com. ECS is in 14 counties in North and Central Florida. There are 16 centers in, again, 14 counties. So they need help in order to do the work that they're doing. So tomorrow they are hosting a fundraiser. It is wine, women, and shoes. So they are sold out, which is a great thing because, again, all this money goes back to the programming. But if you're still interested in participating, there's a silent auction, there's a wall of wine, or you can just make a donation. If you'd like to learn more, you'll find all of that on news4jax.com.